Well, if you're going to give this putter away, you better press play now.
I'm trying to.
Let's get a winner.
I'm very confused.
Let's get a winner. Typing in Joe the Pro.
Yeah.
Select a winner.
Yeah.
And the winner is?
And the winner is...
Out of how many comments?
It's still counting the comments. 637 comments. Pick a winner. The winner is...
Well, good morning everybody and welcome to another Sunday morning show from Carlyon Bay. Well, we're not actually going to be at Carlyon Bay the whole time on this Sunday morning show. I've got a lot to get through. Obviously, we're going to talk with the boys, playing with Joe the Pro, playing with my brother Paul here today at Carlyon Bay. Beautiful golf course down in Cornwall, St Austell area, if you've ever been down here, but if you haven't, I'm going to show you some drone footage on this, wow, fantastic cliff top golf course. Just going to have a lot of fun out here. We've got a little match, a three-way match between us, so it should be fun. I'm going to catch up with Joe because, as you saw from the intro there, we got the giveaway to be done, but can't give that away just yet. We got to make sure we get into this video, and then if you're still with us, we're going to be doing the draw at the end of this video. I'm going to be playing the golf course here today. When I'm finished here, I'm heading up to Oak Manor with Lee tomorrow, where we're going to be doing a little fitting for Lee. He's got himself set up with some of the Wilson guys. He's got really into that Wilson driver that he's been playing with. So he's going to go and have a fitting for a full bag, I think. I don't know yet, but we're going to get up there and have a little look and see what his thoughts are on there. So let's get out onto the golf course. Let's get some drone footage for you. Let's get some shots of us playing, and then we'll come back and catch up with the boys and talk a little bit about the Masters. Well, before we get going, actually, I've done a little bit of drone footage. It's lovely out there, ready to go. We've got some exciting news, haven't we?
We have, yeah. We're going to do something, aren't we?
High Performance Golf Podcast. What do you think about that?
I think it's going to be fun. I think it's something we've spoken about for a little while.
Yeah.
You mentioned it a while ago, didn't you? And yeah, we just want to sort of, I think, I'm not speaking on behalf of the both of us, get a few of using our contacts within the golf industry, people we know and have played with, whether it's players, coaches, fitters, physical people,
yep.
The other side of the industry as well, greenkeepers, things like that. People who are at the very top end of what they do,
yep.
We want to get on and have a chat with them, don't we? And see what they do, why they do it, how they've got to where they've gotten, and see if we can pick some bits out of that will help viewers. And
I'm excited. I've been looking to do this for some time now. It was just finding the right timing for me was really important, and then obviously to find the right person to bounce off and do a co-host it with. And I think this is going to be great. I think the contacts that you've got, the contacts that I've got, I think between us, I think we can get some fantastic people on this podcast.
Spoken to a couple already.
We have, and we're going to film it as well. So there's going to be some filming. Whether we set that up on a new channel, not sure yet, but probably going to stay on this channel, and then obviously the podcast goes out as well. So exciting times. Watch this space. Not long now, we'll get it going.
Super fun.
th hole then. Made our way all the way around to this point. What do you think of this golf course?
I said to you a few holes back, I think it's probably the most ideal hotel sort of holiday destination course, and that's not I don't mean that in any kind of a disrespectful way.
Yeah.
Because it's really challenging, like for us, and we're not tearing it apart by any stretch, but it's got enough room off the tee to not be too stressful.
Yeah.
Bar sort of the last few holes, which tightens up, which is really good.
Yeah.
Not too short, not too long.
Nope.
Which way are we going? Down around here?
Down there, yeah.
Not too long, but just some of the most beautiful scenery. Every time you turn right on that front line,
yeah,
you're just looking at the most luminous blue sea, coastline, beach, cliff tops. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Like I don't know anything about the hotel. As I said, my mum and dad have stayed here, but I haven't. But yeah, what a gorgeous little venue. Nice.
You like the change from the kind of cliff toppy kind of look to now moving into the tree line park?
It reminds me, what's Paul will know, the course in sort of Southport way. It goes it Fairhaven or Formby that starts?
Formby.
Formby that starts kind of links and then goes in the tree.
Yeah.
Like two different identities of a golf. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's sort of
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful part of the world down here.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, right. I'm even surprised he's having a look. There they are. Look.
I didn't realise I'm much shorter than you.
You are a lot shorter. Like you're
like-
you're not 6 foot though.
Almost. In shoes I am.
What shoes? These shoes.
Really
Yeah,
high
nice
heel,
one.
really
Yeah.
high heel shoes.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'3/4", 3 1/4", something like that.
I didn't realise it. I always thought you were like, just over 6 foot, but you're actually really quite tall.
Yeah, I'm a big boy.
Augusta then. What did you think?
Shame about the weather, but you know.
Yeah, it is a shame about the weather.
I thought the weather made it a little bit interesting. I quite like the delays. I quite like seeing. Do you remember the late second round where Rahm and Cameron Young slammed driver up 18 and they got it 234 apiece? That's what rolling back the ball will look like. And they had to feather in 4 irons and all sorts. There were woods being hit second shot into the 9th.
Before we talk about rolling back the ball, because I do actually want to just mention that at some
Okay.
point. John Ram winning on the 40th year that Seve Ballesteros won, and it was Seve's birthday. Something pretty special happening there, wasn't there?
Destiny.
Destiny.
That was about as good as it got, wasn't it? He had everything against him, really. He four putted the
Four-
first
four-
for a
four
double.
putted first, yeah.
Had the wrong side of the draw, going against a major champion machine on form in Koepka, and he's still. It was very impressive.
And he's world number 1, isn't he? I mean, he has been playing some of the best golf out there right now, hasn't he?
He has, but there's been a few of them who've been playing really good golf, isn't it? Like Rory's probably dropped off a little bit in the last few weeks, but him and Scotty, it's just like
you get this
level
recency
above.
bias, don't you? You get like Scheffler will go and win next week, and you're like, oh well,
he's
he's the
he's
clear number
the
one,
number
isn't
one
he?
now. Yeah.
But I think in
He was
fairness,
rattled. He was rattled, wasn't he, in the
Yeah, he did look it actually. Yeah.
Did you see the clip of him having a little bit of a paddy with his putting coach?
Yeah,
Did you see that?
yeah,
He was a little
I did.
antsy. You never really see that from him, do you?
Something's happened there. Something's happened in the background with him, I would think. However, the one thing that I loved about the Masters, this particular one, is the hype building up to it between Liv and the PGA Tour, and then it's almost like the players just were like, let's just put it to bed for a minute. Let's just get this tournament done. Make sure this is done. And the media didn't really know what to do with it because they were hoping that there'd be some ding dongs on the putt. Yeah, well, I think they did. But golf was the clear winner in this one, as far as I was concerned.
Well, Mickelson, I think, had his moments, didn't he? Didn't they say at the champions' dinner he sat in the corner and didn't say a single word to anyone throughout the dinner, allegedly? That's what a few of the people said. He just literally shut down and didn't say a word. So, yeah, interesting.
Is the Masters your favourite major?
That and the British Open, like I said,
The British Open, you know you're going to get slated in the comments.
Yeah,
well, because there's a few Americans that watch this. So
They
just
still
make
know,
sure.
Paul. They still
Yeah,
know.
they know.
Like the Open, it's close between that and the Open. It's I'm going to say the Open just because
Because you don't want to set up.
because we're British.
To watch, or which would you rather win?
Do you know what, that green jacket does look good, doesn't
And
it?
that champions' dinner.
And you get invited back every year for the.
What would you serve up at
it's
the
like-
dinner? You'd be a chicken madras man, would
I
you?
don't know. Actually, I have to think about that. But yeah,
If you win the Open, I don't even know if you're allowed in the club out. You're not even in the clubhouse, are you?
yeah, I don't know.
Get a pro shop voucher, I think.
What about you then, Joe? Is the Masters the one?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, most UK-based people would say the Open, but I think everything it symbolises, it's like the beacon of hope at the end of winter, isn't it? It's like, so you see you've been trudging around in the mud, and then you see all those flowers and the lovely greens, and the season's about to start. Yeah, I think it's a Masters. And course-wise, you get to see the same course every year, don't you? So you get to know it, and you feel a part of it, don't you?
Yeah.
I think that's a big key.
And then lastly then, rolling back the ball. Is it even a thing? Will it happen? Will the golf ball companies fight it and it will be a messy court
I think
thing?
I don't see a problem with the bigger hitters using the roll back ball, but I think the shorter hitters could maybe just be able to use the old ball.
Well, so you're going to run a handicap system if
Well,
you've got
I was just thinking
over
that.
a certain amount of club head speed, you use a limited
if
ball.
speed is over 110, I think they should use that ball. But
Rolling back the ball, surely all they're going to do is put spin on it. Is that how they will roll the ball back?
I don't know how they're going to roll it back.
You can control velocity, can't you, with core and covers
Right.
and various things,
Okay.
can't you? And that might
Yeah.
affect the spin, but
Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming from. I know, yes, people in it further, but how many tournaments are won with stupid under par? There's still not many. You can you can make golf courses difficult in far more ways than just hitting longer shots in, can't you? Rough around the greens, firm up the greens.
The one thing they can't do, and that is, I think, is they should not have the pros using a different ball to the amateurs, because the whole idea of golf is that you can play. You know, I can go out, or sort of, an amateur can go out and play the same golf ball as Tiger Woods and play the same clubs as Tiger Woods and whatnot. And I think you start taking that away from it, I think you're going to have problems. It's just not going to be, you know, they're going to watch the pros on TV hitting it 270, and like matey back at home off 28 handicap's going to go, well, I'm only hitting it 250 when I get one. And they're like, it's not quite, it just needs to be the same. So if they're going to do it for the pros, it needs to be done for everybody. And I think if you do that, then it makes it worse. So
I think there can be two schools of thought on it as well, in that the real golf connoisseurs and the purists, I heard this the other day, I can't remember who was talking about it.
Someone's
Better players
are you ringing you? Who's ringing who? Someone's ringing someone. You're ringing.
I'm ringing. I've got your phone in my pocket and it's ringing your brother. Paul? Paul, hang up. We're recorded.
You actually phoning me?
No, he's got my phone in his pocket.
I didn't do it.
Like, they're jokers, the pair of you. Ninth hole, 337 off this back tee. Beautiful par 3 running out towards the water, but it doglegs hugely from right to left.
I'm going to stop you
out of
there.
bounds.
Just call that a par 3. At 337, that would be very tricky and not beautiful at all.
Let's go again. It's time.
It is.
Just remind everybody what exactly you're giving away.
So I used to work or had a supplier called Sync Golf. If you haven't checked them out, do. This guy called Ollie, hand mills some of the most beautiful sort of, just beautifully handcrafted putters, which I had a couple left over from my old demo stuff that were untouched and unused. So we're giving away one of those to people who commented on
the Sunday
video.
show that we did. Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to pick a winner. We're going to get the specs. We'll contact you, get the specs for length and various things that we can do.
Even ink filled.
Ink filled, whatever you want. And we're going to get that fitted up and sent out.
Right, so we're going to do a random picker. There were, I believe, there were about 640 people that commented correctly. There were more than that commented. Some people got the spelling wrong.
Yeah.
Other people didn't even enter. So pick a winner. Press it. Go.
I can't.
There it is.
Where? Pick a winner now.
Now. There you go. Martin Hanwell.
Big congratulations, Martin. So expect a message. We'll be getting in touch to figure out what you want in terms of length and bits and bobs, and we'll get that built up and sent out to you.
So Martin, what I want you to do is send me a quick email, dh@dhgolf.co.uk, and we'll get all the specs over to Joe, and then we'll get it shipped out to you, and you'll be ready to go for the season.
Perfect.
What a lovely little giveaway. Well, that was a fun day at Carlyon Bay. Big thank you to Carlyon Bay for allowing us to get out here and play. Absolutely beautiful golf course. One of which, if you're down in the Cornish area, make sure you head down to St Austell and get to play this beautiful golf course. There's a fantastic hotel on site with a beautiful spa. It's absolutely spot on for a little trip down on the southwest coast. Now, we are heading over to Oak Manor to have a little catch up with Lee to see how he gets on with his fitting for Wilson. Boom!
There you are.
We have arrived. Oak Manor, Wilson fitting. Lee, tell us, what are we doing here?
So obviously I did the review of the Wilson driver.
You did.
On my channel, and fell in love with it straight away. Just gave me better everything. The ping was definitely more forgiving, but you know, and I know it would go into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So what I found with the Wilsons, it gave me really nice straight golf shots. Fell in love with it, stole it out of the office, put it in the bag.
You did. And it's still in your bag, currently?
It's still there.
There it is.
In the bag.
Yeah.
And then I just decided that I've not had anything new for a while.
Which is very unlike you.
Very unlike me. I've had the Hendriksen irons in the bag for coming into my second season. So let's Wilson it up. Let's speak to Wilson and let's go full bag.
Which iron from Wilson is it that you're quite interested in?
So, I mean, I've been really impressed with the D9.
Okay, yeah.
But the lofts are too strong. That would mean I'd have to have 4 wedges, and I don't like that idea. It's definitely more help, but not. I don't like the bottom end of that. So I'm coming in here thinking I want a CB-MB combo.
Okay, because you've been a blade now.
Yeah.
So going into another blade within
Yeah. So
Wilson wouldn't be
I've
too
had
bad.
utility iron 4, CB effectively in a 5 and then blade 6 down.
Okay.
So I think something similar to that would be right, because obviously with I don't like the blade length of a 4-iron on a blade is normally like, especially your ones, like it's about that big.
But are you going full bag here? Are we looking at everything?
Full bag.
Full bag.
Yeah.
A full magpie moment.
14 clubs.
Right, let's hit some shots. Let's see how you get on with this Wilson fit. I've never seen a Wilson fit, and this will be fun.
Yep.
Ball speed's identical. Launch angle is 0.9 of a degree in it. Spin rate 200 reps. Ours is going 3 hours longer than the Hendriksen. It's virtually the same, but typically you've got when your Hendriksen iron's a forged head.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a forged head. There's not an awful lot of technology in the forged head, so therefore distance gained and lost shouldn't be drastic. It should be fairly similar. It's all about the feel. If you're quite happy with the shaft and the length and the weight, etc., let's try the CV head just to see how that feels, because that should feel quite a bit different, because there's a little bit more help in that than what there was in the blade.
Yeah.
But at least that now you've found something that you quite like the feel of. So let's see if we can.
Dan thinks I should go in the launch pads.
It's funny. I did just put those away. And I can get them back out.
To be honest, we did.
It might be the first set of steel shafted launch
we
pads.
We did like a comparison. I used the Wilson launch pads, and he bought a brand called 11, which is a hybrid iron, but more hybridy. And honestly, I've never been so accurate in my life than I was with those launch pads. So he thinks I should play them.
So Dan, you're going to be responsible for the fitting of Lee Whitaker. How do you feel? Challenge?
I think, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What's your role? What's your role within Wilson then? What's your background with it?
So last year I spent part time with the company. I ran the demo days for the south of the country.
Yeah.
And
PJ
then,
Pro yourself?
I'm PJ Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
And then back end of last year I was offered the opportunity to come and join the team full time, which I jumped at. Yeah. And then this year I'm carrying on doing demo days for half the time, and then other half of the time working with the European Tour players.
And how is that, working with European Tour players? Challenge Tour players as well?
Challenge Tour as well, yeah. And elite amateurs and mini tour guys. So yeah, no, it's good.
You enjoy that side?
So far, so good. Yeah, it's only early days yet, but yeah, very much so far been really good. The players I've worked with have been really helpful, and feedback's been good. So yeah, it's all good, isn't it?
And I hear that you ended up in a little bit of a head-to-head with my brother.
I did, yeah. Yeah, we played final group of the English PGA at Bowood, and unfortunately I didn't come away with the trophy. He did. He played well though.
You finished second?
I think I finished tied third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good fun, good event?
It was very good, yeah.
Yeah, you be playing again this year?
Not that event.
No.
Because I think I'm at a tour event, but
how are you?
I'll play a little bit.
Just want to show you this. I've just jumped in because, I mean, look at that little beauty. I mean, I probably couldn't use this putter because of how unforgiving it possibly could be. But as a putter, that if this was in my office, and we had one in the studio at Torquay for a while, older model to this one, every time I walked into the studio, I'd always pick this putter up because the feel off the face is literally like butter. You don't even know you're putting with it half the time. It's absolutely stunning. Comments down below. Are you somebody that uses a putter like this? Are you somebody that collects a putter like this? I'd like to hear. How's he getting on?
So launch has come down, spins popped up. So distance wise, all we've done is same shaft, same hazardous black smoke shaft, just strengthened it. So he's in a 6.5 rather than a 6. So, but distance he's gained slightly 2 yards, same height, but he's got there by launch it lower, spin it more. So I'm not sure it's not dangerous, but we're going to try something to try and go the other way.
Yeah, that's the shot shape I like.
Oh, I'm exhausted watching you hit balls there, Lee.
And I'm quite impressed. I had 2 shanks.
Yeah, there was, and you nearly took that bin out over there. I'm glad nobody was walking across that path there. So, driver-wise, the same.
Same head.
The same head, the carbon head in the Dynapower.
Dynapower, yeah.
Dynapower 9, but you changed the shaft up.
I have. And if
Okay.
you want to know the full spec, there will be a
On your channel, you're going to do a what's in the bag.
what's in the bag when they arrive, and there'll be a fitting video.
But the actual driver, basically the same.
Same.
But then you've gone into a fairway wood.
Yep, so we've done...
Match that up.
Match that up with the same shaft, 3 wood,
Yeah.
to replace my ping. And then ditching the 5 wood. Got a 3 hybrid
Yeah.
and a 3 utility, because I like to blick around and switch
Okay, yeah,
around a
yeah.
little bit. And then 4 to pitching wedge in a golf club I did not expect to be in.
Well, you were trying to go for a bit of a CB, MB combo going
Yeah.
on there, but decided against that. Mm-hmm. What have we got? There
Full
it is.
blade.
Full
4.
blade. It's a beautiful looking iron.
4 to
It
pitch
is
your edge.
absolutely stunning looking iron.
And it's for one reason, is that the blade length on the blade is bigger than the blade length on the CB.
Okay,
So-
this is different.
Yeah, so although the CB would give me more help for off-centre hits, there's more off-centre on the blade.
And interestingly, you were getting a little bit more, well, you're getting more spin out of the CB than you were getting out of the MB.
Yeah, so the CB was spinning up a lot when
Yeah.
we were testing it, whereas the MB was just giving me perfect numbers. And again, completely new shaft for me,
Okay,
which will be
again will be on your
the What's in
channel.
the bag.
And then, so we got the irons sorted out, but then you decided to go wedges as well.
Yes, so I've gone 3 wedges.
Checkbook is coming out, isn't it?
Something like that. So yeah, 3 wedges, 50, 54, 60, because
Okay.
we want the high toe.
You want the high toe. Can you just show everyone the high toe wedge actually? Because it's quite a funky looking club, isn't it? Obviously people have seen these, but
Yeah.
it's got grooves that run right onto the tip toe of the club. I really like that.
Yeah, it's just the 58 that I play at the minute is a bunker shot, chip
Yeah.
around the green, pitching from 60, 70 yards, so it's never a full shot, so having that high toe will just help out the bunkers, and with it being a 60, not a 58, I'm never going to max it out anyway.
No. Nice. Like
And
it.
a putter.
And a putter, which you're going to go have a little look at in a minute.
Yes.
Exciting times. Eh?
Oh, film it, it's going in.
Well, there you go. What a fun, enjoyable week we've had on the Sunday morning show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed being down at Carlyon Bay with myself and my brother Paul and Joe the Pro, and then having the fitting opportunity here with Wilson and Lee Whitaker sorting his golf bag out. One thing I do want to say is James Ruth is playing this week in Cyprus at Aphrodite Hills. He's playing in the playoffs for the PGA, and they get so many options if they get through that to play some Challenge Tour events, some European Tour events or DP World Tour events. So just keep an eye out on James's social media page. I'll put a little link here with all the different things that he's going to be on, where he'll be posting his scores and things like that. So if you can support him, that would be absolutely fantastic. There will be some scores on the PGA.info page as well. So if you want to head over there and have a little look and see what he's up to, that would be absolutely fantastic. I hope you also enjoyed the ladder match with the dog versus Gilly. Great to get Gilly on the channel and get him onto that ladder. And I think that's it for this week's Sunday morning show. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all again. We'll see you next week.